Hi, hello students, welcome to Let's Understand Physics. Firstly, a very happy and prosperous new year to you all. So, let's have a successful year ahead. In the last video, I have taught you about charge. In so, what is charge and how do you get charged? Different types of charging methods also we have learned. So, today also we'll continue with the charge. Some basics of charge and properties also we'll see, units and all. So charge it is the fundamental property of any matter. Matter means mass. So we have already seen charge is associated with mass. Any object with certain mass will have charge because of its subatomic particles like electrons and protons. This we have seen, and we have seen charging methods also. So it is associated with mass associated with mass and fundamental property of mass. Mass in the sense it is fundamental property of any mass because it is due to protons and electrons. They are fundamentally present in the object, you know that. Then we have two types of charges. One is positive charge and other one is negative charge. When we say body is a positively charged body, if it has deficit of electrons. What do you mean by deficit? What do you mean by deficit? Low. We have already seen every object has equal number of protons and electrons. That means positive charge is equal to negative charge always. If this electrons number is reduced, then we say it as positive charge. Negative charge means if it has excess of electrons. Excess means high. Excess means what? High. If protons are less than electrons or electrons are more than protons, here protons are greater than electrons. That means here number of electrons are low, here number of electrons are high. Then we say it is negatively charged body. How do you charge it? We have already seen in the last video. Now proton and electron, both of them have equal charge, but they are in opposite sign. Proton is positive and electron is negative. What is charge on proton? Is equal to plus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb on electron minus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So here minus indicates negative charge, here plus indicates positive charge. Next, what is this coulomb? SI unit of charge. SI unit of charge is coulomb. So it is scientist name. When you are writing full name, you have to write all the letters small. When you are writing symbol, you can just write capital C. So CGS unit is Franklin and electrostatic unit. ESU, also one of the other units. In the same way, stat coulomb. So all these are used to represent unit of charge. So mathematical formula. Why it is mathematical formula? It is fundamental property also. You have mathematical formula. Q is equal to, charge is represented with letter Q, is equal to NE. So this we call it as quantization. Quantization of charge. So all these will come under properties of charge. We will first see properties of charge. So we have already learned charges associated with mass, that is also one of the properties of charge. And charges are two types, positive charge and negative charge. First one is associated with mass, second one is types of charges, positive charge and negative charge. Generally positive charge is represented, charge is going away like this. And negative charge is represented, charge is coming inside towards. Okay, so this is positive charge and this is negative charge. And next, conservation of charge. That means in an isolated system, charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be just transferred from one body to another body. That is conservation of charge. So charge can be transferred from one body to other body, and the charging methods, and when just one charged body is placed next to uncharged body. So this is charged, this is uncharged. This uncharged body can be charged. So that is transferring charges from one body to another body. Okay. Very important, quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. So charge is always existing with integral multiple of charge. Integral multiple of electrons. Electron charge. Okay. So you will have always 1 coulomb when you are telling that charge. That means it is integral multiple of electronic charge. That means this represents any number, integer. You know what is integer, right? It can be plus, 0 and minus. So you will have negative integers, positive integers and 0 integers. So when you are telling charge, that is integral multiple, this we call it as quantization of charge. Okay, so these are different properties of charge. So in this, which one for 10th standard students important? This fourth one is very important for 10th standard students, because based on this you have a problem. So this is the formula. Q is equal to Ne. Q is representation of charge and its SI unit is 1 coulomb. N is number. E is charge on electron. So 1 coulomb is a very big unit of charge. Charge is very small. Charge on electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Minus 19. That means this is very less. So when I am telling 1 coulomb, in 1 coulomb charge, how many number of electrons are present? How many number of electrons are present? So this one we will learn now. So what formula you will use? This one. Q is equal to Ne. In this, what they have given? 1 coulomb of charge. So charge is how much? 1 coulomb is equal to N. This is what they are asking you to find. How many? So how many number? N you have to find. E. E means charge on electron. We have already learned charge on electron is 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19. This minus indicates it is negative. So you need not to take it. Just take charge on electron 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so coulomb and coulomb gets cancelled. Otherwise you can take, this is number, right? This number, if you send this side, it will go to division because N into charge on electron becomes 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. I am again writing coulomb because here if I cancel, you may get some doubt. This numerator and denominator you can cancel, you know, right? Equal to N. Okay, understood. What I have done here, I have separated the numbers and the value what I have to find. That means here N I have to find, it is variable, and 1 and charge on electron, these two are constants, so I have separated constants and variable. So N is equal to this 10 power minus 19, you can take it to numerator, so it becomes 10 to the power of plus 19 by 1.6. Okay, then you have to simplify that to find number. This 1.6 also, how do you write? 16 by 10, isn't it? So N is equal to 10 to the power of 19 by 1.6 I am writing as 16 by 10. I can write it. Okay. So here also what you can do? From here itself, in this step itself, what you can do? 1 by this 1.6 I am writing as 16 by 10 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Now if this 10 I can write here itself. So N is equal to 1 by 16 into 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Okay. So N is equal to 1 by 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of minus 19. That means a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n, isn't it? So here in place of m we have minus 1, in place of n we have minus 19. So these two, what you can do? You can add them directly. So plus becomes minus 1 plus minus 19 minus 20. So N is equal to 16 into 10 to the power of minus 20. You take this 10 to the power of minus 20 to the numerator. So N is equal to 10 to the minus will become plus by 16. So you can cancel with this 16. So the smallest integer what you can take to cancel in 16, you can take 100 here, isn't it? So how do you separate it? Same by using this. Okay, so to get 100, if I write 100, here it becomes 10 to the power of 18, isn't it? I hope this you can do on your own. That's why I am again not writing like this. So 10 square into 10 to the power of 18 is nothing but 10 to the power of 20, isn't it? I have just separated like this. So this 10 square I am writing as 100. So this is that 100. 16. So in 16 you can cancel 100. 16, 100 if I cancel. So 16 5s are how much? 80. So 16 6s are 96. 4 is remaining. I'll take point and 0. So 16 2s are 32. 8. So point is there already, so I can take 0. 16 5s are 80. So 100 you can cancel with 16. 16 ones and 16 6.25. So n is equal to 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18. So number of electrons present in 1 coulomb is number of electrons present in 1 coulomb of charge. N is equal to 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18. So it is a number, that's why it doesn't have any units. Okay. So charge is a scalar quantity. So I have already told you, when you are writing or learning about one particular physical quantity, you have to learn its definition. So you have learned here charge definition. It is the fundamental property of any body which has mass, because it is due to subatomic particles present in that particular body. Next, types. We have positive and negative charges, and positive means which has deficit of electrons, negative charge means which has excess of electrons. Next, the values you have learnt. In the same way, units you have to learn. So SI unit of charge is coulomb. Generally in electricity topic we generally prefer SI units only. So CGS unit will be Franklin, and some other units are electrostatic unit and stat coulomb also. And mathematical formula of charge, Q is equal to Ne, where Q is 1, where Q is charge, N is number, E is charge on electron. So here this formula generally we call it as quantization of charge. And properties for class 10 especially, it is associated with mass, positive and negative charges. There are two types. And conservation of charge in the isolated system of bodies, the charge can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transferred from one body to another body. Next, quantization of charge, integral multiple we have learnt, and based on this you have one problem. So generally they ask, in 1 coulomb of charge how many electrons are present. In the same way you can do for 2 coulomb of charge, 3 coulomb of charge, 100 coulomb of charge. How much ever they give, you have to use the same procedure. Understood? Only this n will be changing, it is the variable. So let me do with 100 coulomb of charge. Let's do it. How much it becomes? Tell me. Same, easy only. So what you have to take, Q is equal to Ne. Now Q is given how much? Given Q is equal to 100 coulomb. E you have to know, they don't give. So 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Q is equal to, I am just substituting 100 coulomb is equal to N into E is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. Coulomb gets cancelled. So in this we have already got this point, 10 to the power of 20 for 1 coulomb. Yes or no? So this you can write directly, 100 is equal to N into 16 into 10 to the power of minus 20. Then you send this side, separate the variables and the constants. 16 into 10 to the power of minus 20 is equal to N. Now this 10 to the power of 20 minus 20 you take it to numerator, it becomes 10 to the power of plus 20 by 16 is equal to N. So 16 ones and 16, 6.25. Now only I have solved, I got 6.25. Then 6.25 into 10 to the power of 20. So number of electrons present in 100 coulomb of charge is equal to how many? 6.25 into 10 to the power of 20. Understood? So like this you can solve these type of problems. So thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video.